Welcome to Corporal's Corner. Today we're going to do an overnight using my new emergency kit. So stick around, we have an outstanding show coming up. Well, here we are again. Another beautiful day, high of 37, low of 27. Time for another solo overnighter in the woods. Perfect time to be out here. No rain in the forecast, however it's cloudy, but you never know. So those of you that are following my channel, you notice that I've been pumping out these overnight videos once a week. And to be honest, I'm going to keep doing it. I'm here to stay. I found that I can cover more topics, show more gear, I can explain more things, instead of being locked into one single subject and just talk about it and ramble on and be done. There's a lot more things I can get involved in and show you, and more importantly, the realism of it, the work involved. So again, I'm here to stay. Get used to it. Now, along with that, I've been searching high and low for a new bag. Now, I have my Savota. It's currently a 30-liter pack, and to be honest, nothing will ever replace that. Well, nothing so far will ever replace that. But I wanted something smaller, something I can keep in my vehicle. So today I want to show you what I'm currently working on is my vehicle kit. But for this video here, let's call it an emergency kit, because that's exactly what it is. So with that, let's check out that pack and then walk our area and get our camp set up. We're looking at the Scout Pack by Self-Reliance Outfitters. It holds approximately 20 liters, weighs 1.9 pounds, and is made from 1,000 denier polyester. At the top, we have a carrying handle. Working our way towards the sides, we have two straps along with plastic buckles. Both sides are identical. Working our way towards the bottom, we have two additional straps for bedrolls and plastic buckles. On the front, we have two zippered pouches, MOLLE webbing, and a large Velcro panel. Working our way towards the back, we have breathable mesh for your back and along the straps as well, D-rings, and a waist strap. That's a lot of crap, and that's just the inside of that pack. The two outside pouches contain gloves and food. The food portion we'll get to later, and knowing me and my channel, it most likely has something to do with bacon. So I'm thinking our emergency shelter, our tarp in a lean-to configuration right here. Boom. One full step away. Long fire. And if we have time, a backstop. So far so good. As usual, we're looking outstanding. Why? Because I made it. Now for that pain in every single person's ass, collecting wood. Not the years, it's the mileage. And now for the $1,000,000 question. Dry wood or green wood for the windscreen? So think about that. This is gonna be right next to a fire, a hot fire, a raging fire. I'm gonna go with green wood for that windscreen, first time, every time. Then we're gonna go underneath. I'm gonna go over the top, then back through. Should form an overhand knot or a pretzel knot. Then all we're gonna do, we're gonna twist it, go over the top, go back through its tail, and pull that tight. Then pull on our opposite end and cinch it all together. Now we're looking good to go. Borderline outstanding, if I do say so. I'm very impressed with that bag and the amount of tools that can actually carry. Let's talk about getting that fire going. The hard work is done. We cut down live trees about that diameter, 6 to 7 feet in length, and hauled them up this hill to our campsite. Now I want to try and conserve what's left. There's no reason to be out here swinging an axe or using some large saw to try and cut down trees. I guarantee you that I can walk through this wooded area and pick up sticks that are kindling and fuel size, which means pencil lead, pencil, finger and thumb size in diameter. That's all I need to establish that fire. Once we have our hot coal bed, then I can walk through here again, and I'm willing to bet you I can find sticks the size of my wrist and my forearm that I can just grab, look for a tree trunk with a Y branch in it, wedge them in there, and bust them off. Here's some of the things you can find walking around here. That's a good indicator of a red pine. And lo and behold, right next to it, it's a large red pine. There's several of them right here in this little cluster. All these limbs right here is where you're going to find fatwood. Or on a down pine. There's one right there. There's a red pine. It's dead. It's been there for a long time. Let's go ahead and cut that right there and see what we have. Yes, sir. Look at that. All those dark areas right there. That's all fatwood. Nice. Look at that. All the way through. Now I can take my knife and baton this into quarters and then scrape it or shave it back and forth with the backside of my knife. Get those nice fatwood shavings and use my ferro rod and ignite that. Now it's time for the best part of the video. Chow time. Let's go ahead and bust open those last two pouches, see what we got, and then get our grub on. That means these are safe. And who knows more about our safety than our good friends at the FDA? Think about it. If you're dead, you can't buy these. That's going to be outstanding. 35-40 minutes, stir occasionally, don't want it to burn. All we're doing is two things. First off, we're infusing the hot dogs with that flavor, and most importantly, we're cooking the hot dogs. Looking good, thickened up nicely. Man, that smells good. Oh, dude, perfect. Get the bell peppers, the onions. There's a piece of hot dog right here. Let's try this. Yeah. It's infused. Got that barbecue sauce in there. The onions. Outstanding. Actually half tempted to try and save some of this for tomorrow, but then I think about it and I'm like, it tastes so damn good. Got a nice warm fire, get a full belly, and I'm hitting the rack. So probably end up finishing all of this. Why? Because I can. Yep, gone. Tell you what though, it's a lot warmer than the open air shelter we had last week. This reflective side right here, I am baking. It is hot as hell right here. I think the open air shelter was around 64 degrees at its peak, and it died down to like 50. But I just put this right here, so we'll find out exactly how hot it is. Should have put it like right here. This is crazy. I'll hold the thing right here. Man. Left the wool blanket at home, just have the Swagman roll and my outer layers. Tell you what, probably be sleeping naked. This is crazy. Just sitting here talking, it's already 60 and it's rising. Man, wow. Ugh. Well, the windscreen, this reflective blanket, and that long fire are definitely doing their job. Definitely. This is probably the warmest shelter I've been in so far. I'm only covered on one side. Now earlier today I went and took those leaves that I raked up and I placed them on the back side of the shelter. I did that to eliminate that air gap. It's also known as flying your tarp. There's a small air gap there. So all I did was seal that gap with leaves. The leaves were wet, so the weight of those leaves actually pushed it down to the bottom or to the ground. So I don't feel any draft back there. 70 degrees right now. And rising. Now this is unreal. Wow. Well, that's it for me. I'm going to enjoy the fire and hit the rack. So, catch you in the morning. Well, it was a warm but rough night. Ugh. Wow. Hashtag trigger warning, the coffee's black. I'm currently on the market looking for some type of instant coffee that's actually decent. There's gotta be something out there. Folgers sucked. This Taster's Choice is actually better, but it still sucks. So if you know of anything, hit me up, drop a link or a comment in the comment section. Tell me where I can get the stuff. I don't care what the price is. I'm all about that instant gratification. I want something lightweight for a pack that I can just toss in there and add hot water. I don't want to bring coffee presses out. I don't want to screw around. Legit camping, yes, I'm all for that. But something like this bug out bag or a car bag or just a lightweight scout bag, instant coffee is the way to go. So if you know of something, please hook me up. Let's go ahead and have a quick after action report here. Last night dipped down to 30 with the long fire, windscreen, and reflective tarp. It was 72 right here at its peak. It dipped down to about 65, 67, somewhere it would fluctuate. And that honestly was too hot. Just with the Swagman roll, that was too hot. I actually woke up in a puddle of sweat. Had to walk around here and vent. So this definitely does its job. This is the Arcturus blanket, and I'm very impressed. I've had the grabber blankets out here, and as the sparks fly around here and little embers, it actually burns holes through all this whole thing. And this, there's nothing here that I can see. So, very impressed once again. I'm still testing that blow-up mattress. It's over there. It's not a four season. So, the air was cold, the mattress was cold. It's also very thin. It's something you want to beef up with extra blankets or a sleeping bag. I do not recommend that. The pillow was okay, but all in all, I'm still in the market looking for something like that as well. Anything you can do to enhance your comfort, it's good to go. Other than that, it was a good night. It's always good to get out here and enjoy nature and the great outdoors. I'm going to sit here and enjoy my coffee. Enjoy my coffee. Welcome back. Last night's shelter build was outstanding. And to be honest, that's the warmest I've been all winter. It always amazes me to see what you can do with a minimum or emergency kit. Outstanding as usual. As always, all the gear in this video can be found on my Amazon influencer page, with the exception of that 20-liter scout pack. That can be found on my Self-Reliance Outfitters influencer page. I'll toss both those links inside my description box. Please do me that favor. Hit that like and subscribe button. Then ring that notification bell. Once you ring that bell, please select all notifications. And as always, thank you for your comments, views, and support. Thanks for watching. Get out in the field, have some fun. I'm going to catch you next time.